Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make the cupcakes from Bluey, seen in the episode Shadowlands. The cupcakes in the show look like a vanilla cupcake, and they have some spots on them which I'm going to assume are chocolate chips. Of course, these cupcakes would not be complete without blue frosting and sprinkles. In addition to being blue colored, the frosting in the cupcakes also looks like it has some pinkish purple swirls mixed in, so I'll show you how I incorporated that too. Let's jump right in and make these cupcakes for real life. To make the vanilla cupcakes in a large mixing bowl, start by adding 1 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, and 2 eggs, or in my case an egg substitute like flax eggs. While I get a replacement, if you want to learn how to make a flax egg, click on the banner link or the link in the description. Next, add half a tablespoon of vanilla extract. This particular stuff here is homemade, and it is quite excellent. Another link in the banner and description if you want to learn how to make it. Give all this a quick mix to combine, then add 1/4 cup of sour cream, followed by another quick mix. Next, add 1 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, and 3/4 cup of milk. Mix all of this to combine completely and add the ingredients in phases if it helps. Finally, add in about half a cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips and fold the batter to incorporate. By the way, I should mention the quantities I am listing for this recipe will be enough for a full 12 cupcakes. Once your batter is ready, grab a cupcake or muffin pan filled with cupcake liners and pour the batter into the cups about 2/3 of the way full, for however many cupcakes you are making. Also, don't forget to let your helper have the spatula. This is a necessary step in cooking with my kids. Take the prepared cupcakes and put them in an oven that's been preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and bake for about 14 to 16 minutes, or bake until a toothpick comes out clean when inserted into the center of the cake. These cupcakes make for a pretty decent moist vanilla cupcake. I would say if you use the flax egg, they'll be a little on the denser side. To make these fluffier, try swapping in real eggs, or use cake flour instead of all-purpose. Or easier yet, just use boxed cake mix. 90% of the time that's what I use. Now it's time to make some frosting. This will be a homemade buttercream frosting. To start, add 3/4 cup of softened butter into a stand mixer. With the paddle attachment, beat on medium-high speed for around 6 to 7 minutes until looking creamy. Normally I scrape down the sides about halfway through to help with even mixing. Next, add in 12 ounces of powdered sugar. Begin mixing on low speed to incorporate. Also add half a tablespoon of vanilla extract and between 1 and 1 1/2 tablespoons of whole milk. I used around 1 1/4 tablespoon this time. Once incorporated, flip back to medium-high speed and beat for an additional 6 to 7 minutes until it is nice and fluffy. This buttercream is excellent as is, but to make the Bluey cupcakes, it's gotta be bluish purple with pinkish hints. You could just use some food coloring for this, or you could use some more natural colorings like these. For blue, I have a butterfly pea flower powder, and for the pink, I have some red raspberry powder. I took out around 1/4 to 1/3 of the frosting that I had made and colored the rest with the blue. To color with the powder, simply add some in and mix for a bit again until fully incorporated. This blue powder ends up giving a nice light blue, purplish hue, like a periwinkle. I thought it looked pretty similar to the color seen in the show. After a quick clean to the bowl, I took the reserved frosting and colored it pink. And just like that, quick and easy colored frosting. With both frosting colors ready, grab a tall glass and fill it with a piping bag or big Ziploc bag and then fill the bag with the frostings. If you are using a piping tip, make sure to use one with a big round opening to make it look most like the show. To get the cool swirl effect, simply add in the 2 colors side by side, swapping back and forth between the other. As I was filling this piping bag, I couldn't help think of Sleeping Beauty for some reason. When this is piped out, the 2 colors will come out and mingle a bit and add some fun hints of pink with the overall blue. With the piping bag ready, it's time to pipe. Grab a cupcake and pipe out the frosting in a spiral, just like the ones from Bluey. If you did put the frosting colors side by side and back and forth in the piping bag, you should get some fun color mixes and highlights. I loved how these pastel color shades came together. And of course, let's not forget the sprinkles. In the show, it looks like they were some orange and purple colored ones in the standard sprinkle shape. I have colorful star sprinkles today. My kids love these ones, and I like making things my kids love. I was real happy with how these turned out. Definitely a fun way to make something from Bluey for real life. I could see why Bluey, Coco, and Snickers were so excited. These cupcakes just have a fun and whimsical look to them. I know my son had a similar reaction to these when he first saw them after waking up from his nap. Kids and cupcakes, eh? You like the cupcake?
Yeah. The white, yeah. Oh.
As always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video or learned something new, please consider leaving a like to this video. Also subscribe if you like Bluey. I make quite a bit of food inspired by Bluey on this channel. My kids love the show and so do I. Thanks again for watching. See you next time.